Buenas tardes.
Hola.
We are in Oaxaca, in the city, and we're going to take you guys on a little food adventure because Oaxaca is one of the best places for Mexican food.
Oaxaca, my first time here.
My first time in the city, yeah.
Let's
I
get
know,
it.
I'm usually a beach kind of girl, but this has been on my list for so long, and I've been waiting because I really, really want to go to Dia de los Muertos here, but I don't want to keep putting off visiting here until our schedules align. So we're here before that. Let's go get some food because we are starving. Cheers.
This side has a little chocolate powder or something.
Ooh, strong. I originally got a mezcalina, but he was like, oh, I have something similar, but it's a seasonal cocktail, and it has nanche, which I was like, yes.
What's nanche?
Is there an English word for nanches? Let me Google it. It's nanche in Mexico, yaca in Colombia, and hogberry in Jamaica. Usually they look a little more yellow and less brown, but maybe these are special cocktail ones or candied or something.
Like olives.
Yeah, they're sweeter. Or, well, they're normally in a kind of syrup, but this is like even sweeter. Maybe they're in the mezcal. He said to cut them open so that the steam can come out. Ooh, seems more like a dessert, but it was an appetizer. Oh, that's yummy. Very yummy.
Oh, a little tart.
They're not as sweet as they look.
Yeah, lightly sweet, slightly crunchy, or just gooey, soft interior, warm, really tasty.
This dish, I believe, was called estofado de Istmus. It comes from the Istmus region, but it has some pickled veggies, and then this meat apparently takes a couple days to make. And then, of course, we're in Oaxaca, so we got mole. I've never had this one. It's a little sweet. I'm gonna go a little of this, and then I don't know how spicy this is, so we'll find out by putting a lot. Take a little more of that salsa. It's good. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
It's a little sweet though. Let's try the mole.
It's like a Mexican curry.
Yeah, it just doesn't taste like curry at all.
A lot of times they use chocolate, you know?
For this one. For the other types of mole, they don't use chocolate. The mole negro is made with chocolate and a bunch of other ingredients, you know. It's got like a touch of sweetness, yeah? But I wouldn't say it's sweet, sweet. Oh my God. The chicken is so tender. Wow. It just kind of falls apart. All right, yeah, try this.
This meat that takes several days to cook. This is beef, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Chunk of it there with a little salsa. Was it spicy?
No, not spicy
At all? Yeah, that is pretty sweet. The meat has cooked down so much that it's become like tiny little threads of meat, and it just like has this very soft texture.
They make it with fruit.
My understanding is it's basically very similar to like making a curry that would just involve so many ingredients. But the main base for this one is chocolate, which is very interesting for a savory dish. Oh. It's also a little bit smoky as well. The flavor hits you right away. The instantly you put it in your mouth, it's just packed with flavor. The chocolate, I don't taste too much, but there's like a hint of sweetness. So it's not, even though it is made with chocolate, it's not very sweet at all. That's quite delicious.
Oh wait, you forgot to eat it with the tortilla.
Yum. It's got so many layers of flavors, like I can't even comprehend it at this moment. You gotta eat it all and kind of sit and think about the flavors. It's so good.
Ooh, that was so good. We just finished all our food and we are off to such a good start. That was our first meal in Oaxaca City. Now that we're finished with our meal, we're gonna go head off and get a little ice cream, alcoholic ice cream, mezcal of course. So we will see you guys there. We're at a place called Pop Mezcal. They have popsicles. They also do the cups, which I was torn between because they put like chamoy, tajin, like the spicy stuff. But I got maracuya flavor, which is Spanish for passion fruit. Wow, that's very passion fruity.
Can you taste the mezcal?
You can taste the mezcal, but in a good way. It's not like the too alcohol-y. It's like a yummy mezcal. This is really good. You should try yours. It does make me want to put tahini on it though.
It's already melting. And I got the limon. Oh, yeah, you can taste the mezcal for sure.
Yeah, tastes really good.
These might be dangerous. But you don't really taste the alcoholicness of the mezcal. It's just like the mezcal flavor, which is very good. It's like it has a nice smokiness to it in a popsicle.
You put it really well.
Thank you. This can get you drunk pretty easy. To eat 3 of these, 4 of these, 5, 6, who knows? It's a hot ass day. I think we would go through a lot of these in a day.
I really love their artwork. The style looks pretty similar to some prints that I have hanging. Well, I don't have it hanging anymore because now we just travel. But yeah, I wonder if it's the same artist. It's really nice. I like it.
Just walking around today, you can kind of see that it's like a very colorful city. All the houses are painted in different colors. And they're like rainbows on the street. So really nice city.
I can't remember where exactly I was in Spain, but it kind of reminds me of that, except here the colors are brighter. I feel like in Spain it was kind of like faded or washed out, or maybe just they choose lighter colors and not as colorful.
We're just doing a little walk around the market, and the food there looks amazing too, so we definitely got to eat there. There's like this whole row of just barbecue, and it's so smoky in there, but it smells delicious. All the meat looks really good.
Pasillo de Humo.
Pasillo de Humo?
Yeah, it's like hallway of smoke.
Yeah, that was smoky. But all the other food looked really good too, so we'll eventually get to that spot and try it out. Also, we just ended up doing a little mezcal tasting as well.
They're very generous.
Generous with the tastings, always hits you quick. Yeah?
I didn't finish mine. You threw yours back.
What am I supposed to do? Anyways, now we're just hanging out. Maybe we're gonna go drink some more mezcal at actual, is that a bar? Cantina?
Yeah, it's supposed to be one of the oldest bars, if not the oldest mezcal bar.
The oldest mezcal bar here in Oaxaca. So, they're usually not that pushy.
I know. I always feel really bad saying no, but it's also,
Yeah.
I don't need it and I don't like throwing things away.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a waste.
I'm pretty excited for this restaurant. It's called Levadura de Olla, and the chef here does a lot of traditional Oaxacan dishes. And one of the cool things she does is there's some dishes that have been kind of lost with time, so it's her take on some lost ancestral Oaxacan dishes. And there's one that I see that Taku's already gonna like. Matsutake and coral mushroom soup. Maybe that'll inspire you for the American mushroom season coming up. BT dubs, the prices are in pesos. So for anyone freaking out that we're paying like $200, $300 a dish, it's in pesos. And I think the conversion rate right now is like 17 or 18. 17. So $1 to 17, 18 pesos. I was gonna get wild mushroom mole, but is that too much mushroom or not enough mushroom?
Never too much.
We also never cook with coral mushrooms.
No,
so
we never eat coral mushrooms.
It'll be cool to eat that. One thing I'm really stoked about to show for Oaxaca is like there's a lot of veggie heavy foods, like vegetarian friendly, and I feel like when people think of Mexican food, they don't usually think of healthy or even vegetarian. At home we eat pretty healthy. So Taco got the tinquinchi, which is agave juice, and I got the pozontle, which I've never had, and it's kind of similar to champurrado, but maybe I should have asked what I do with this.
It's foamy.
It's cool. Maybe it's to do this. Ah, that's refreshing. That's like a less heavy champurrado.
Really?
I like that. I think you'll like it. Tinquinchi. Never had this either.
Kimchi. Maybe they put the tuna in it too.
Ah. It's tasty. I like it. This sauce is really good. I really love all the plates and bowls. This one's really cool. Pretty sure it's just a rock. Yeah. Wow, this looks incredible. This looks so good. This one's green mole, and I forgot what that one is. Oh, gracias. I kind of forgot what this one is, but Taku says he thinks it was ash. Green's nice. Let's try this one. They're both really good, but this one is very interesting. I've never had a mole like this one. I've had mole verde. This one tastes pretty unique. It does kind of taste very smoky, fiery. I think this one's a little spicier, so it's nice. I'm going to turn this over to Taku because he's much better at explaining flavor than I am. I like this.
Yes, I've been working on my descriptiveness. Let me try this matsutake soup. I already know matsutake soup is delicious, but let's see how they make it. Oaxacan style. Okay, first, you gotta smell the matsutake. It definitely smells like matsutake. They chop it up into little bits. I think there's coral mushroom in here too, it said. Let's try the soup. Oh yeah, it's got nice little sourness. I think they use lime in here. I think it looks like there's some kale or some kind of herb maybe. It's very light. It's fragrant. It's citrusy. That's a good soup. That's a good summer day soup. And even though it's hot outside, you can still eat this and feel refreshing. Okay, let me go with the mole verde with a little bit of rice. And this has all, I don't know what kind of mushrooms are in this one. Did it say? It just said wild. It just said wild mushrooms for these. I think I just had a coral mushroom. It's very different. I never tasted coral mushrooms before, but I can tell by the how it feels that maybe that was a coral. And it's a very interesting mushroom, kind of crumbly. The ash mole. Oh, dang. That one is delicious. Whatever it is in there, it's got like this slightly silky sliminess. Maybe these mushrooms in here. A lot more rich in flavor. It's full of it. It's full of flavor, earthiness, and yeah, it just has this nice earthiness and this perfect level of saltiness. Oh man, that's... wonder how they make that. That must be a lot of ingredients because, man, there's a lot of flavors in there. That's awesome.
Yeah. It has a little bit of that sourness. I know this herb, I just can't...
Might be parsley.
There's mint in here. And there's some kind of... I wouldn't say it's the juice of the citrus, but I think it's probably the peel, if I had to guess. Yeah, it's either like a mint or in the mint family. That's yummy. It's very light, which is kind of nice. I've been eating a lot in Mexico City.
Food in Mexico City is
heavy. It's really good, but it's heavy. So right now we're at a place that on Google Maps says Macea de Trigo y Maíz, but I think outside it says Tierra del Sol, and then it's kind of, you walk into a hallway and there's two spots. One's called La Macea, which I think is the bakery. We haven't gone there yet. But this side, which is the main reason I wanted to come, is for the atole. And you guys can see all the little different flavors. And Taku got a cold atole, and I decided to get a little flight of tasters, and there's 4. I got the champurrado flavor, the maíz amarillo y guayaba, the coloradito, and their seasonal flavor, which is hoja santa. All right, so we didn't have the mic the whole time for the first drink, but I just got my second one, and this one is with guayaba. Passion fruit, but I'm pretty sure he got guava.
It's good though.
Yeah, Ooh, this one's very guava-y. Yeah, yours isn't as guava-y, actually. Now that I have them side by side. And the first flavor was champurrado, and it had some like cacao nibs on top with peanuts. It's pretty good.
I was saying that when we weren't recording with our microphone before, I was saying that Mexican cuisine, they put a lot of like masa in everything. Masa obviously makes tortillas. That's one of the, the staples of Mexican cuisine. And they also put masa in their drinks like this, Atole. And they also put masa in their soups. Put masa in everything. And I was trying to compare it to like Japanese cuisine. Like, I don't think we put rice in anything. Like, we don't put rice in any soups or drinks. But then I realized we do put rice in drinks. It's called sake.
And they have mochi, which is made of rice.
Yeah. So.
Rice noodles? Yes?
No.
No, really, rice noodles is not your thing.
No, not really. Rice noodles isn't really a Japanese thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we do put rice in our drinks. So, same, but different.
I might have to buy some of their atole. I see that they have packages. One thing that I really enjoyed here is that they don't over sweeten their champurrado or their atole. I feel like if I buy it in the US, it is so sweet. And even in Mexico City, it's way too sweet. These are perfect. This one is the seasonal flavor, hoja santa with anise. And this one's pretty good too. So far, champurrado I think is still number 1. This one's number 2, and then guava is actually number 3. Didn't see that coming.